Hey y'all, so I'm going to be making a video of my first time changing, not changing, but repairing a flat with my tubeless tire. So far the tools that I have are this valve core tool or remover, multi-purpose tool, this type of a little vaccine thing, but it's really more of a syringe for the tire sealant that I bought. And so far what I've done is I've removed the tire from, or the wheel from my bike, and now I'm going to loosen that small valve that's right here with the valve core tool. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna open up this package and give it a go. I do see that it has two sides to it. So it has the wider side on the left side, and it also has the thinner side on the right side. So I do believe this is a straighter, so I'm gonna test the straighter side out first. And if it's not the straighter side, then I'm gonna switch it over and test it with the Presto valve side. So here we go. Let's see if this works. Okay. So far it looks like it's the wider side. So I think that is a Presto valve. I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna place some pressure down on the wheel because I did hear that some pressure could be released by this. I don't want it to pop up and blast me in the face. So let's see. So it looks like there's quite a bit of turns going on here. I've now successfully removed that little valve core, which is here. It doesn't appear to be clogged, so I think that I'll be able to reuse this just fine. These aren't as cost effective as you would imagine. These are actually $5 a piece. So the next step is gonna shake this tubeless sealant solution, and I'm gonna add it to the syringe. So this syringe can fit up to 10 milliliters. I'm going to need at least 119 milliliters, which is kind of equivalent to 4 ounces. So I'm gonna have to refill that syringe a couple times. This is what it looks like. It's a nice and milky solution. Let's see if we can get this to stay in there. I do see some fibers in this solution. Hopefully it won't end up all over the floor. Gonna make sure to, ooh, might have overfilled it, but so far it looks good. All right, okay. Now the syringe is full. Before I apply too much pressure to it, I'm gonna point it at the valve, and I'm going to fill the valve with the first 10 milliliters of the solution. So I'm gonna position the syringe right into the hole. All right, the good news is that the syringe fits perfectly into that cavity. And I'm just gonna dispense it slowly. So I'm just applying pressure down into the wheel, into the tire. to dispense the first 10 milliliters of the solution. All right, I'm going to repeat the process over until half of the bottle is empty. Okay, so that was the first 10 mil. I want this 8-ounce bottle to be halfway empty.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
You going live over there?
I'm going live.
What you painting?
I'm fixing a tubeless flat. So this wheel doesn't have an inner tube, and I'm fixing the flat with this tire sealant solution.
How you know how to do that?
Asking a lot of questions and watching YouTubes.
Right. Well, enjoy.
Thank you. I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, please do. That's pretty cool though.
Thank you. Alright, here we go. So this is the second. This is going to be 20 mils. Alright, again, I'm going to dispense this other 20 mils of the fluid right into the tire. And it looks like that. Just gonna press down into the syringe again. Now I've added about 4 ounces of the tire sealant into the tire, and I am about to replace the valve core with the valve core tool. So I'm just gonna set that into the cavity like so, with the little nipple facing outward, or actually it's gonna be the opposite. I'm gonna place it like so, so that this part is facing into the tire, and so that the nipple that can go up and down remains facing outside. Place it here. And just screwing it back in so that it is as tight as it can get. And when there is no play, I'm just going to release the tool and make sure that I lock that bottom part onto the wheel itself. And now I get to do the fun part, which is inflating the tire. So I'm going to bring my pump over, inflate it, rotate it. Since I've already rotated the tire so that the tire sealant distributes within the tire. Alright, one other thing that I'd like to show you is that if you are using a syringe type thing like this and it fits perfectly into the valve stem, you can leave it in there as you rotate the wheel to start to dispense that sealant, and it'll almost act as a lid for it so that you can move the liquid around. Right, so in this process, while you're doing this, if you are using a syringe applicator, you may run into some clogs. So there's going to come a time when the syringe won't want to allow you to disperse the fluid. So it's going to become very helpful to have a kebab stick, because then what you can do is you can pierce the inner part of the syringe with the kebab stick, and you can get rid of any fibers that have caused the clog. You can also get rid of any fibers that have caused a clog at the valve. So I am probably 20 milliliters shy away from being able to add the valve core again, and pumping it up with air to see how things are going. This is a tire that can receive up to 50 psi. starting to feel pretty good. Probably a little bit more air than it should have, but I can always release some. All right, that's good. Alright, so far so good. It looks like we are in good shape from what I can tell. I'm continuing to roll a tire just to make sure that the tire sealant distributes evenly within the tire itself. And this is what you call a springy tire. Passes the bounce test. Got it. Yeah, thanks for watching.